Hola compañeros, hello friends. Today we are going to divide fractions by whole numbers. So we're going to look at a problem today that's about running a relay race. And just as a reminder, whenever we read a word problem, first we read it and we figure out what's happening, what are the units, what are the quantities, and then we think about the question we are answering. So in this problem, the students are running a relay race. So that's when runners work together to run a race. So Miss Moore's class is participating in a half-mile relay tournament, and there's 4 rounds of the tournament. So right now we're going to focus on the first round. In the first round, 3 students will run the half-mile race. And our question for each round is how far did each runner have to run? So in the first round, 3 students will run the half-mile race. So this is half a mile. And 1 student does the first part, 1 student does the next part, and 1 student does the last part. These 3 students work as a team to run that half-mile race. So our question is, how far will each student run? So I'm wondering how far any one kid will be running. How far did one runner run? So there's a couple of different ways we could solve this. I could draw my half mile and I could divide up the part that each runner did. And then I could figure out what fraction of a mile runner number 1 had to do. So that's 1/6 of a mile. Because remember, whenever we measure distance, we're measuring it in terms of whole miles. So runner number 1 did 1/6 of a whole mile. Another way you could solve this is to make sort of like a number line. You could have your 1 mile number line, and you know that they're working together to run half a mile. So I can see that runner number 1 ran 1/6 of that mile. So you could use a tape diagram or a number line. It's whichever one makes the most sense to you. So I would write an equation, half a mile, divided up between 3 runners, equals 1/6 of a mile each. So I would write my answer in a complete sentence. Each student ran 1/6 of a mile. So when you're solving your problems today, I want to see some type of diagram, that's up to you, an equation, and a sentence. Again, diagram, equation, sentence. What am I going to see? Diagram, equation, and sentence. So that's what we're going to work on today. I already did the first one for you. For today's homework, you're going to solve A, B, and C. You'll notice that all the questions are about half-mile races. The only difference is how many students are on the running team. All right, let's get started.